Okay, so in this video, we're going to walk through the top freelance websites. In the previous video, we walked through what exactly freelancing is, how you can get started in it, right? And some tips and tricks that you can use to make sure that you're setting yourself apart and standing out from the rest of the competition. Now, I'm going to share with you some resources here on various websites that you can get started with. So here are some freelancing websites. Here are the top three. You have Upwork.com, Fiverr.com, and Freelancer.com. And then here are some additional freelancer and job source websites as well. PeoplePerHour.com, Guru.com, AIJobs.net, BigDataJobs.com, ZipRecruiter.com, Indeed, Glassdoor, Stack Overflow, Dice, AngelList, and LinkedIn. So all of these resources are there for you to be able to either start freelancing or actually submitting your application if you're looking to get a job. And so let's look at the Upwork profile here, and let's look at just how powerful Upwork is for you to get started. It's super simple, super easy, right? They got a very nice and simple screening process. You have fixed and hourly contracts. You have many projects with various scales. And then one of the things that's really a benefit here that's, a big deal is the hourly contract protection, okay? Because what this does is regardless of the work that you do, as long as you're working within that hour or whatever, hours that you actually put in, you're always going to get paid for those hours regardless of the work that you're doing. Obviously, if you're not doing good work, you're not going to be working for much longer for that client, but ultimately it allows you to stay protected versus a client telling you, hey, I don't like this work because it didn't, meet to my standards. That doesn't matter, because as long as you're working and you're putting in the hours, even though it may not be what the client's looking for, you're always going to get paid, right? So very important there to understand that. That's a huge, huge benefit there. And then it's also challenging to get your first project. There's a lot of competitors with very low rates, and job score goes down automatically if you don't work on the platform for a while. And so now we're looking at here at freelancer.com. So this is similar to Upwork. They have a screening process. You can get verified. They have the fixed and hourly contracts. And then they have many projects on various scales. And then also they have a preferred freelancer program where you can pay some money up front. I don't remember how much it was. I think it's like maybe $50 or something like that. And they run you through a variety of different tests. And I think they do like a background check on your skills or whatever. And they make sure that you are a preferred freelancer, so then you get a specific tag on your profile. So very, very powerful there as well. And then some of the cons here is going to be that it's challenging to get your first project. There are a lot of competitors with very low rates. You must be constantly on top of the new jobs. Overall, still a great place to get started as well. And then freelancing on Fiverr.com. Some of the pros here, it's easy and simple to get started. They have fixed gig and then project contracts, and then Fiverr Pro for top talent. So this is pretty much like the get verified on Freelancer or the verification on Upwork, where you are essentially going through a specific set of tests, and they're going to maybe do some background on you, some checking on your skills and whatnot, and then they're going to place you as a Fiverr Pro, and you're going to be placed in the top talent. So you're going to be able to have, a different set of client base, because you're going to have individuals coming to you that are a little bit more seasoned, maybe bigger clients, because they know that you are a Fiverr Pro, right? And so some of the cons here are that projects start at $5. Orders can be placed without any communication. And this is a big deal here because the seller profiles get strikes if the orders are canceled. So let's say that you place an order and, for whatever reason, you place it by mistake or it just wasn't what you're looking for. If you go back and you want to cancel the order, the actual seller, right, of that particular gig is going to get a negative strike. So that's the big deal there, where if you're on the profile, if you're on the platform and you're selling something, somebody can easily place an order, and if they want to cancel, that's a negative strike for you. So that's just something that you need to keep in mind there on Fiverr. However, Fiverr is probably going to be one of the easiest things for you to do to get started for just, a simple $5 project. Get something set up that is just super simple, where you can showcase it on your maybe GitHub profile or your portfolio, right? That's the key thing that you want to do here with freelancing, is you want to build up your portfolio, your profile, right, with feedback and different types of projects, so that clients can see you as a very competent individual, and you can, slowly start to increase your hourly rate. And so that's going to be here for the freelancing section, and we'll see you on the next one.